Lock Nation, how are you? But more importantly, we need to have a chat. This is a good chat, I promise. So, can you believe that 2024 is here? It feels like yesterday that it was 2023, but 2024 is here. And as you know, this is what I do. I talk with you guys. I give you tips and tricks. I give you suggestions on photography, on tech, on videography, so on and so forth. You already know all of that. But here's the thing. It's come to my attention through the algorithm that you guys are wanting more. So, starting in 2024, I am going to be uploading twice, maybe even 3 times a week. Now, I know I did a community post about that back in like November, but this is me saying verbally on a recording that you're going to be seeing at least at the bare minimum 2 videos from me a week going forward in 2024. Now, continuing on, have you ever been in one of those situations where you're wearing one of these guys, like you guys have seen me wear these guys, the Rode mics, and it just looks weird, right? On your person, it looks really weird. You probably think in your mind like it's kind of bothersome because it just kind of sticks out like a sore thumb, right? Like I've had multiple people say like, we don't like that, how that looks on you as a person. But at the same time, like a lot of creators use this just like this. But I thought of you guys in mind with this gear review / opening. So right here in my hands, we have the it's a 2-pack of lavalier Rodecaster lapel mics. Now I haven't even opened these yet. I found these on Amazon. We're gonna go through the reviews on Amazon here in a little bit, but I haven't even opened these up yet. So I figured, what better way to do this than to do it with you guys? So here we go. We're just gonna pull out one. Actually, no, we can pull out both. May as well, right? That doesn't. We don't need that. Actually, I might need to do that later on. That's besides the point, though. You get what I mean. All right. So let's pull these puppies out. All right. So first impressions. I love how cool and sleek that looks. I love how sleek that looks. I have this thing that I can stick on the top, which I might do later on. But I love this clip. This clip, in the reviews when I was looking for a good lavalier mic for these guys, one of the reviews I read was that the person liked these clips more than they liked the clips on the Rode lavalier mics. So keep that in mind when you're going to buy a lavalier mic for your different, Rode Go Wireless mics. Bear with me, you know what I mean. But so first impressions, I love that, and I love how sleek it is. I love how I'm gonna put this right up here. Look how nice and small that is. So let's get the little tie off, and let's plug this bad boy in. So it goes in right like this. And so this would just come up on the person. Actually, I can even demonstrate this. Let me stick it through my shirt. Probably thinking in your mind, Tony, that's great, but we want to see it on you, on the person. So bear with me. All right. So we got it on our person. This would, of course, go down on your belt or your pant loop. And so it looks a lot better, in my opinion, having this guy right here than having this big, bulky box on my person instead. Now, let's go over some of the reviews of this, because honestly, I did a lot of checking around. Like if you guys know me, come close. You know me. You know that I am all about saving money, making sure the product is good quality, and making sure that I'm getting the best bang for my buck. You know, I'm a penny pincher. I'll be honest with you. I'm a penny pincher. Some of you who are my close friends, you know this. But anyway, let's go to the website I found these on, and it was Amazon. The elephant in the room, right? Yeah, I've mentioned that before in videos. Amazon being the elephant in the room. All right, so this is a 2-pack lavalier lapel microphone compatible with Rode wireless transmitters, body pack. You know, this thing is amazing. It's great for vlogs, lectures, and broadcasters. Now, here's one of the main reasons I bought these instead of like the Rode mics. The cost alone was only $18.99. Look, guys, I am all about saving money. Like, I love saving money, especially on tech, and making sure that it, but not just that, making sure that the tech is actually good quality tech when I go to buy it, because I don't want to just buy some El Cheapo brand. I want to make, I always go check the reviews. That's why I always tell you guys, check the reviews. But let's get back to it. All right. So going back to it, so right now it's on sale for $18.99. And that's actually what I got. The price for it was $18.99. So they're normally $23.99. And so honestly, this thing it's great. It has a 5% coupon. And let's look at some of the images, because honestly, like, you can tell that like it works great with my Rode Wireless 2 mics. It works with some other wireless mics as well. And we got, you can see how they both are wearing it, which is nice. And this is that little soft thing. That's what that guy is wearing right there. And it's kind of like the microphone cover. We'll call those the microphone covers. And so, you know, you can tell that like a lot of content creators actually use this. Actually, Ryan Trahan uses these. He's a big time content creator, and I've seen other people use these lavalier mics. So honestly, so you got the omnidirectional condenser mic. You have the steady clip, which we talked about. I'll show you guys again right here on this second one, because I know you guys, if you guys are probably visual people like me. Here's this. Let's bring this back full circle real quick. This is that clip that I was talking about. Pretty handy dandy. But going back, and then you get right here, you have the 3.5 millimeter plug with screw, and then you have the foam cover. These guys right here, which these are very valuable. Like, I will probably use these honestly on my lavalier mics because they're so valuable. But you guys are probably thinking in your mind, like, Tony, this is kind of boring. Bear with me. Let's go to the comments, because honestly, I loved looking at the reviews and the comments of this. So, but really quickly, we'll just talk about it's especially compatible with the Rode Wireless mics. It's conveniently using for stage houses of worship, presenters, broadcasters, TV presenters, lecturers, musicians, actors, singers, fitness instructors, and other applications requiring minimum microphone visibility with maximum comfortability and hands-free operation. So it's pretty great. The one-directional condenser microphone, less noise, voice clarity, and high sensitivity. More flexible, better for picking up voice. It's black. It's a 1.5 meter, 5 feet, which is very nice, because I wouldn't say I'm a tall, lanky person, but I'm a tall enough person that I would need it to be at least 5 feet. But it also comes with the 3.5 millimeter plug, and it comes with the TRS gold plating tip, which is nice because it'll be better for, you know, it'll last longer. If I can get the words out of my mouth, I get a little excited about this. But let's go on and let's look at some of the reviews on this guy, because honestly, I want you guys to see what some people are saying about this. All right, so customers like the sturdiness and quality of the microphone. They mentioned that the collar is not broken and the mic is made with quality materials, which is very important, because if these guys were plastic, like all the way around, I probably wouldn't have bought them. Just throwing that out there. I'm not the biggest fan of things that are cheaply made. You know, the product is really high quality product for the price. However, some complain of the length of the cable. So there again, see, there's a negative. So maybe if you're a tall, lanky person, this might not be the best one for you, because as you saw, it only goes to 5 feet. Now I'm 5'10". It's perfect. It's the perfect size for me. But if you're like 6'1", 6'2", maybe even 6'3", well, maybe it's not for you. But let's go to the 5-star reviews. Great mics for the cost. And so this is from Justin DeVito. I wonder if he's related to Danny DeVito. Anyway, great mics. I use them with the full aim X5. I haven't compared them with the Rode mic. However, I do prefer the sound of my wireless mics by themselves, but sometimes you want to hide the mic, and this is where these come in handy, and I will use them in my vlogs and my client shoots, that's great. And then this person from J Higgs, surprisingly good LAV mics. I'm using these for motorcycle helmets paired through a channel splitting cable, along with my inter-helmet intercom, and going into my GoPro. The mic audio is really good compared to the other mics I've tried. I've used some of them for a couple weeks without issue. Like all LAV mics, I wish the cable were shorter, but I can use it just the same, basically what he's saying. All right, so as you can see, there's a lot of people that are really highly recommending this, but as you get right here to the 1-star, does not work with the Unolanzi AM18 wireless lavalier microphone. Well, I mean, it clearly states on the thing that what it works with and what it doesn't, so this person Heather, she didn't really look at what it's compatible with. So that's another thing I want to tell you guys, is make sure that it's compatible with your wireless mics, because this person right here says RF interference with the DJI wireless mic. So it says, and this is from a guy named Ben Bunton. I know that they say that you get what you pay for, but often that's not true. I took a chance on these to pair with my DJI wireless mics to give a more discreet look in my videos. Let's get into it. Here's the pros. And so we're not going to read all the pros, and we're not going to read all the cons of this, because this guy has quite a lengthy review. So the pros are a really high quality product for the price. The cable doesn't feel super cheap. The windscreen is surprisingly pliable. The connects are good, and the clip could reach to other clips how to clip. Could teach other clips how to clip, is what I meant to say. I was surprised and impressed when I opened up the package. When I plugged it in directly to my phone and GoPro, it worked out great. So honestly, it's great. So let's look at the cons. With the DJI wireless mics, these things can catch RF interference. Like it's going out of style, high-pitched and whiny, and it makes the audio absolutely unusable. Sorry. It's been a long day. I apologize for that. And they also say that there's a problem with the DJI mics not playing well with a lot of plug-in in the LAV mics. So there you go. It's really with that situation, they probably want to get the DJI wireless mic, lavalier mics, instead of just these guys, because that's just kind of how DJI is. If you know DJI, you know what I'm talking about. So, and he said, if you're like me and you don't want to do any more work than necessary, go with something else. No, not everyone, not even some high lavs have this interference. And honestly, they say the only mic I have tested that doesn't have this interference with the DJI wireless mics is the Boya BY-M1, but it's a 15-foot cable, and the battery is so basic, that it basically rules that out. So really, guys, when it comes down to it, you get what you pay for. And look, let's bring this back full circle. Look, I know this was just a simple, honest review of these guys right here, but I can tell you right now, these guys are what you're going to be seeing in my videos, especially when I'm out with boots on the ground with keel deer, which brings me to another point. Chasing light is coming back. but we're going to be going about it a different way. Me and him are in the process of talking about how to make it more entertaining for you guys. So if you have any comments about what you would like to see in those Chasing Light episodes, make sure you tell me in the comments below, because me and Killdeer will both be looking at those comments, because we want to make these Chasing Light episodes for you as interesting and as fun as possible, but with also we want them to be edutational. I know I just kind of came up with that word. Other creators use it, so we want it to be educational, but we also want it to be entertaining. So take that as it is. But honestly, guys, look, at the end of the day, this is going to help me out so much as a content creator. This is going to help me out in my interviews with videography. It's going to help me out with so many things. I've seen a lot of people just, walk around, and I might end up doing this where I just hold it up to my mouth like this, because this clip is a little restrictive. I'm not going to lie. Like, it's pretty restrictive. But with that being said, guys, I will see you in the next video.